is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Troy Trojans. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Troy's offense will be the first up today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence. Coming in now at home in front of this crowd, magical atmosphere, they got to take advantage of it.
They're going to the air in the first play. Short pass finds the tight end. That completion makes it second and medium. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run the option. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run the option. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Breaks free. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They stop him, but it's a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Into the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, FAU. They strike first in this national title bout.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Florida Atlantic 7, Troy 0.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion. The quarterback's got it on the option. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. He'll hand it off. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Wideout goes in motion. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll try the option play here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, catch made. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Takes the field again. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting 4th down and inches. They'll kick it away here. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. defense sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. On first down, it's play action. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Well, Kirk is Florida Atlantic with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Troy, 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Troy offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the option play. And now the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to run it with the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The punting unit on the field after the 3rd down incompletion. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. It is intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Trojans offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Here's the toss play now, running left. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good and still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14, He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today. Third down attempt unsuccessful. They'll punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Tries to get it to the running back. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That's a design quarterback keeper. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run the option. And the defense able to hold it there to a short gain. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback keeps the football. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grabbed by the receiver. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The punt team making their way on the field. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in hurry-up mode. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Play action here on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The pass rush closing in. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this one will be fair caught. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch is made down the middle. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And they trap him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
He'll field the punt. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Now they're running on the toss. He's past the marker and still going. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback still with the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. The shotgun handoff here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense going with the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So second down after the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal up that loss. Tailback tests the middle of the defense and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on third down. Backed up close to their own goal line, come up with a huge sack on third down, and force the field goal.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Detroit offense back on the field now. Quarterback's got it on the option. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. They'll try the option play here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the option play. The ball is loose. Scooped up with the defense. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's an option look. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick grab. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Well, Perkins, Florida Atlantic with the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Look out, room to run here. Inside the 30. Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Trojans' offense back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Breaks into open space. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. QB to the tight end for a completion. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. So here we go. Third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Looking for 6. To the end zone, but incomplete. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Troy.
Boy, what a tough matchup for this defense. What are you going to do down inside the 5-yard line? The quarterback knows that he has a mismatch, just puts it up in the air, and lets the big man climb the ladder for the score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Grinding away with their running game. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down. Special teams on the field. Now here comes a punt. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Checks this down to the running back. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Down late, they keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete. for a turnover on downs. And here's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll use the ground game here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should be the clincher for our new national champions. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They fell a little bit short at the final hurdle. A small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida Atlantic Owls.